Okay, so when we started the dissection, I was kind of nervous about the idea of cutting a cat open, mostly because I have a cat myself, and I'm like, that's so mean. But eventually, I got around that, and I kind of got excited about the idea of getting to see the body systems because I mean I've done dissections and stuff before, but mostly of just organs, and it was kind of exciting to think that I was gonna see how they all connected and kind of worked together. Um, so like some tips that I guess I could give for people who are gonna dissect cats in the future. Um, you definitely wear goggles. I mean, goggles probably have saved my life several times in that dissection. Um, just because, I mean, the fluids and stuff could get in your eyes and it's pretty gross. Um, Also, don't be afraid to saw through the rib cage. I know it sounds really gross, but it's a difficult bone to get through. But once you do like that, you have to get through the rib cage in order to see the heart. So just saw through that with the scalpel. Um, I I would highly suggest opening the stomach. You find so many interesting things there. I mean, a lot of people in my class just found kibble and stuff. We found a ribbon, like a red ribbon that said like bars on it, and we also found a bunch of twigs and stuff. So obviously, this cat had been out in the wild. But it's interesting because you find out stuff about like what that cat had been doing. Um, Also, uh, we started off with the skinning of the cat, which was probably my least favorite part. And not because it was like gross or anything. It was just it took so long and it took so much work, like trying to tear the skin apart from the muscle and the bone and stuff. Especially around the abdomen area, it was so hard not to get some of the muscle with the skin. We ended up taking quite a bit of muscle off, which didn't end up being a huge problem, but it wasn't exactly what we were supposed to do. Um, yeah, but once we got to the dissection, it was pretty easy. Once we got past the whole like rib cage part, I ended up having to like almost saw it with the scalpel. It was hard, but once we got in there, it was really interesting to see all the different organs. They looked almost identical to what I've seen um, in diagrams and stuff in science books, especially the kidneys. Once we found them at the back, like you have to take all the organs out, and then you see them like stuck to the back of the cat, and they looked exactly like you'd see in a picture. And I mean, the heart and the stomach, they look almost like a human heart and stomach, except like they're more round, but it was pretty cool to just see how they were all connected too. Yeah, it was just interesting. And that's basically it. Have fun dissecting yourselves.